Hi, everyone, and welcome to our developer interview series. Today, I am with Russell, and he's going to be telling you about one of the tools he has built. So, Russell, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, hello everyone. So I'm Russell. So I'm the developer of Schema Normalizer functionality. It's a serverless Python tool that validates and transforms data records for developers. So that is without any external dependencies. It solves the pain of messy and inconsistent data schemas.
Awesome. Russell, tell us a little bit about how the schema normalizer helps solve a problem. Was there friction or a gap you saw that you wanted to help fix?
Well, the problem is no, we normally kept on running into friction when integrating to data, especially from different sources, like for example, APIs, third-party APIs, custom exports, CSVs, and each with slightly different field names, types, and formats. Manually mapping and cleaning this every time was tedious work, and of course, it's error prone because of that. So I thought there must be a better way or automated way to standardize this data for downstream use.
Awesome. So, tell us a little bit more about how the schema normalizer changes the way a developer might work. Like, how would they use it in a workflow?
Well, it instantly get back normalized, validated, and transformed records to a unified schema. So unlike just prompting an LLM and or using a generic dev tool, this one is deterministic, and of course it's a function so repeatable and can be embedded in serverless pipelines with no manual mapping or guesswork.
That's awesome. And are there any proof or use cases that you know of where you've seen this work or pan out really well for another developer?
Yeah, well, one concrete example that I can tell or discuss right now is for example, onboarding a new customer. So export with fields like, customer, what's the standard field? So customer ID, first name, email address. So before we write custom scripts to map and clean each fields. But after, I just can call this function, this tool with the data, and it outputs the standardized records, the ID, the first name, last name, email address. So ready for analytics and no code changes needed.
That seems extremely useful. I kind of want to know a little bit more about your building process actually on Rival. So, was there any problem solving or iterations that you had to go through to get to the final product that you have today?
Yes, actually, it was the handling all the edge cases. For us developers, it's always been the edge cases, handling those edge cases. That's why we have this QA, quality assurance people. But in these edge cases, the duplicate fields, missing values, semantic type mismatches without numpy, I had to iterate on the normalization logic and validation rules to make sure it is working on real world. Um, Metadata and gave clear feedback when something was off.
Thank you so much, Russell, for joining us today. Anyone looking to try Russell's tools or any other tools on the Rival Marketplace, be sure you click the link in our bio.